interested in running, way more people lose than win in any election cycle. Just remember that. Like, if there are 338 seats for Parliament, that means like 1,500 people or more, maybe 3,000 people were running for those 338 seats. So be prepared to lose and be prepared for the psychological impact of losing. Now, you may win, but I'm just saying you also may lose. So you have to be ready for that. It has to be something. I always advise people, three things. If you want to run, three things have to make sense. It has to make sense from a political opportunity. It has to make sense for your job, and it has to make sense, like your career path, and it has to make sense in your family life. You can still run if one or two of those things are out of kilter, but you'll just be you'll be an unhappy person, especially if your family life isn't focused on that. So, and there are two basic ways to think about politics. You could you could become political early on and work your way up the ranks, which is what I did. Other people stayed away from politics for 10, 20, 30 years, had a successful career in business or advocacy or the arts or whatever, and then jumped into politics with a whole set of skills from non-political life. I don't think there's any magic one way or the other. Just choose a path. Like if you're passionate about politics now, go into politics now. If you're still passionate about politics, but you want to achieve certain other things in the business world or the artistic world or what have you, do those things first and then jump in as someone who's a kind of an interesting cat who's done this or that outside of politics. So, yeah, I mean, it depends on those circumstances, but I would still, despite the ups and downs in my political life, I wouldn't have traded it for anything. It was when I was able to help people and help my country and help my community, that was the best feeling in the world. So I'd encourage people to be involved in politics. I think we all should be involved in politics. Politics really is about everybody. It's not just a political elite. Everyone should be engaged and passionate about politics. It's my point of view.
The only additional thing I'd say is keep working hard. I'm a big believer in hard work. What's that saying? The harder you work, the luckier you get. And I really do. That's how my life has worked out. I think there's something good about working hard and achieving things. So not usually a lot of shortcuts. Some people get lucky and get a few shortcuts, but my experience has been just got to keep the nose to the grindstone and work on stuff that you're passionate about. That's an obvious thing to say, but I've been passionate about the things that I that I've been working on, and I think that makes a difference too. So I wish everybody success, and I know you'll find a way to help yourselves, but also help society as a whole.